folks. This is Deb Delapiana, and this is your Shut the Fuck Up. You know, I'm going to tell you something. This is my first day back at work for the week. I'm really tired. I really just need to do some work in the radio station, and then I really want to just watch a fucking movie, okay? That's what I really want to do. But you know what? Tonight, I just got set off, and so this needs to happen. So, let's talk. We did a video. We did 2 videos. We're doing 2 videos now on Sundays. We're doing a short video, which is just designed, it's called, you know, this is your weekly wake-up call, blah, 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 blah. We do that. And usually it's tied to the bigger video, which is the Factivist Report. So, you can imagine my dismay as I'm looking at the comments on the Factivist Report and I see from somebody, I'm not going to mention any fucking names because you know, if you watch me, if you watch us, you'll know who we are. But I don't really think you do watch the videos. So the comment was, you guys have to advocate for an assault weapons ban. You know what? Shut the fuck up. We have been talking about and advocating for an assault weapons ban since the beginning of fucking time. Okay? Since the beginning of fucking time. And no, we guys don't need to advocate for an assault weapons ban. You guys need to advocate for an assault weapons ban. Now, me, personally, I write my legislators all the time. In fact, I write legislators that aren't even my legislators. You know, if Jim Jordan pisses me off, I send Jim Jordan a letter. I write snail mail. I send emails. I am constantly dogging my legislators because that's what you fucking do. It has been what you do from time immemorial, okay? So no, we don't have to make videos advocating for assault weapons ban because in fact, if you watched the video that you commented on, you would have seen that there was an assault weapons ban advocacy plan in there, okay? We all believe that there's no need for assault weapons in this country on any level. We don't even want semi-automatic weapons, okay? No one fucking needs that shit, okay? We are a unique nation in that we are addicted to guns and we fucking use them. And we fucking use them not to defend ourselves. As I have said, less than 1% of the gun usage in this country is in self-defense. It's mostly in crimes and mass shootings. End of fucking story. Statistics don't fucking lie, okay? You people need to start acting like you want something done. And if you want something done, there's 2 things you need to do. Number 1, you need to get on your legislators because that's how this shit works. It has always been this way, okay? It has always been this way. Posting on social media, no one's looking at your shit. Your legislators aren't looking at Twitter or Facebook and looking for you and checking your zip code to see if you are in their district. That's on fucking you. All you do is post on social media and you think that's doing something. Well, it is. What it's doing is it's you communicating and you organizing. That's all social media is. It's social. It is not political. It is not change making, okay? Your legislators aren't employing pages and interns to look for you on the fucking internet. You need to do something. Not us, you. Y-O-U, fucking you, okay? And don't say it doesn't work because I'm going to tell you the story again, which I told you last week. A legislator, and I'm not sure, I can't remember what state it was in. It was a woman. She was not going to support expanded background checks until she got a flood of fucking phone calls from all of her constituents in her district telling her to back it. Then she did an about face. This is how the system works, okay? They take their lead from fucking you, okay? So please, stop coming on our videos and tell us what we have to do. We do it. You don't do it. We're not here to be your personal freaking letter writers. No one's paying us. We pay for this all out of pocket. You don't pay, you don't donate, you don't do anything. And I know, because it's my It's my PayPal out there, and I'd know if people were doing it. So shut the fuck up and do something that looks like you're an actual, I don't know, engaged citizen maybe. That's number one. Number two, I'm tired of hearing from the right wing and from the Republican Party about how inflation is Joe Biden's fault and how the gas price is Joe Biden's fault. I'm going to say this again. The Republican Party is the party of deregulation. Deregulation. It is Ronald Reagan who deregulated the gas and the oil industry in 1981. And this is why we are in the boat that we're in right now. Okay? The Republican Party does nothing but point its finger, piss and moan all day long. But they offer no solutions. And they actually, I don't even know if they know how to write bills. I actually don't know. I have not seen one bill that benefits the American public come out of the Republican Party since at least George W. Bush. Not one. Not fucking one. So you know what? Jim Jordan. You know what? Marjorie Taylor Greene. You know what? Lauren Boebert. You know what? Matt Gaetz. You're all worried about inflation. You're all worried about the gas prices. What's your solution? Because the fact of the matter is that the goddamn GOP is a waste of taxpayer money. They don't govern. They don't legislate. They don't solve problems. In fact, they create problems. They are obstructionist. They get in the way. And if you want something done, if you really want something done, the filibuster has to go. But they won't let that go because they use that to obstruct. The Democrats almost never use the filibuster. Almost never use the filibuster. It's undemocratic. It needs to go. Okay? You want the filibuster to go? You need to give Joe Biden and the Democratic Party more than a one senator advantage in the Senate. They own the House right now. They need to keep that. You need to change the picture in the fucking Senate because not one fucking level-headed GOP senator exists on this planet. 3/4 of them are Trump acolytes. They're treasonists, and the rest of them are do-nothings. Like Susan Collins' fucking bill codifying Roe v. Wade. She knew that was going nowhere. That's a face saver for her. And for Lisa Murkowski, by the way. And I actually like Lisa Murkowski more than I like Susan Collins. Susan Collins is a sly one. She wrote a bill that's got no number on it yet. It's not going anywhere. They're going to let it sit and ride out until the overturn of Roe v. Wade comes through from the Supreme Court. That was a let me make myself look like I'm pro-choice event. Okay, in the meantime, neither Lisa Murkowski nor Susan Collins would vote to codify Roe v. Wade on the bill that passed the House. And then, therefore, it died in the fucking Senate. Okay? Which is where everything goes to die when there's only a one Democrat majority. You understand what I'm saying? The second thing is, the Republicans aren't the only thing you need to get rid of. The other problem you have is you have two Democrats that act like Republicans. Kirsten Sinema is one, Joe Manchin is another. They're obstructionist Democrats. They need to go. They need to be primaried, and they need to go. You know what? In your state, West Virginia, in your state, Arizona, get on them, find a candidate, and primary them in the midterm for 2024 when they're both up for re-election. Okay? You want to make change, you have to actually work at it. The people actually have to contribute something. Change just doesn't happen automatically in this system. You know, you have a civic duty as well. You want something done, you have to let people know about it. You know what? My uncle was disabled, okay? He fought in World War II. He got really messed up. He was only 17 years old. He was mentally unstable when he came back. And he was in a VA hospital. And the VA hospital decided that they were going to take him out of South Boston and move him out to Springfield, which would be literally 100 miles away from where my family lives. My mother at the time was older. My aunts were all older, and they were his only caretakers. It was easy for them to get to him in South Boston. It wasn't so easy for them to get to Springfield. It's a long ride for older people, okay? and it's not easily accessible by public transportation. So what did my mother do? My mother and my aunts got together and they made an appointment and they went and saw Ted Kennedy. And you know what? A week and a half later, Ted Kennedy called my mother and said he's staying in South Boston. You know what? Do something that looks like you actually do care. Bitching, pissing, moaning changes nothing. It does fucking nothing. You're entitled to it, but it doesn't mean it's going to make change. Because honest to fucking God, your legislators aren't watching for you on the internet. So don't tell me we have to advocate for an assault weapons ban. Every fucking single person out there who cares about children, who cares about these mass killings, you all need to start advocating for a weapons ban. I'm going to write letters. I'm going to post them so you can download them, and let's see what happens. I need a week to get that done. I'm busy. I have a life too. And it isn't just telling you what you have to do. And as far as the GOP is concerned, let me just say this about the people who continue to support Donald Trump. You're beyond hope at this point. There is no reasoning with you. I could care less about you. And this isn't about being vitriolic or evil. It's called not wasting my time anymore. You are, for lack of a better term, useless. Because if you can't see by now what this guy is all about, I can't help you. You need mental health counseling of some type, maybe even medication. I don't really know. But as for the rest of you, stop telling us what we have to do and do it yourself. This is the goal here. We're not making these videos to reach politicians. We're making these videos to get you to do shit. So fucking do it. And shut the fuck up. By the way, I forgot one thing. All of you Democrats out there, all of you lefties out there, whatever you want to fucking call yourselves, progressives, whatever, bitching about Biden and you're not going to vote now and blah, 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 blah. Really? So is your memory this short that you're going to return the Republicans to power? Are you looking around at this country? Are you looking at the oppression of transgender people? Are you looking at the rollback of Roe v. Wade? Are you looking at what they're going to do to start doing to people of color? Are you looking at the voter suppression laws that are being passed? Because if you're not, then you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If you think the Republicans are going to get you out of the gas price situation, you know what? Here's what I'm going to tell you. They have no clue what to fucking do. They have no plans. They have no solutions. They have no ideas. They are the party of nothing. They are an empty fucking shell. They are a shell game. That's all they are. They're a bunch of whining, sniveling, right-wing nitwits with no fucking solutions to any of our problems. So if you're thinking that's punishment for Joe Biden, you know what? Fuck you. You're stupid. And that's just the way it is, whether you want to hear it or not. The guy's been in office a year and a half. He inherited a mess bigger than any president before him. All right, I thought maybe Obama inherited the worst after Bush. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Donald Trump is Richard Nixon on fucking steroids and crack, okay? And I hated Richard Nixon, so you can imagine what I think about Donald Trump. But I also don't think anything about the legislators he's left behind. They are not going to solve your problems, and you better wake up to that fact pretty quickly. Because if you don't, I don't want to hear from you at the end of 2024, okay?